Can you make money investing in water? Water! In this video, we're going to tell you about 15 well-liked stocks that are in the business of delivering clean water. Just by watching this, you can also help 2 million people get access to clean drinking water. Yep, the biggest water-related fundraising campaign in history is taking place right now. So let's do our part to help have an impact on millions of lives, and let's dive in. This is Ticker Tape. All right, so you might have heard Mr. Beast and Mark Rober are leading a massive charge this month. They're raising $40 million to help 2 million people get access to clean water for decades.
John, I'm here in Times Square, and the city of New York consumes 1 billion gallons of water every single day. And yet, 1 in 10 people on Earth don't have clean water to drink.
But the creator campaign taking place right now, the largest creator campaign in history, is trying to help solve that problem with your help.
So with all these great YouTube creators and you, we're going to help solve that.
Now, we're going to get to all those water stocks in just a minute, but if you want to do your part, the simplest thing to do is to go to teamwater.org and give whatever you can. All right, as for the stocks, there are all sorts of companies that are publicly traded that are in the business of getting people clean water. We screened the market and ended up coming up with dozens of companies in this business, but only a select few made our list. Let's go over to Caroline with the criteria.
Well, John, our screening criteria was pretty simple. Number 1, the companies had to be on pace for solid profit growth over the next 3 years. Number 2, they had to be on pace for solid dividend growth over the next 3 years as well. And finally, the stocks had to be recommended by the majority of the analysts who cover them.
All right, are you ready to get into it? Before we get to it, a friendly reminder, this is not financial advice. Here it is.
Live from Times Square. In alphabetical order, stock number 1, Advanced Drainage Systems.
So ADS builds drainage infrastructure that controls rainwater, stops floods, and filters water using recycled plastic. And by keeping the rainwater clean, it helps to prevent pollution and overall helps communities manage water safely during storms and floods. The stock is currently recommended by 80% of the analysts who cover it on Wall Street. It's expected to see earnings growth of about 20% in the next 3 years, and the dividend is expected to grow by at least 7% over that period of time.
Stock number 2, AECOM.
Yeah, AECOM also does its part to help ensure clean water. It creates flood protection systems around the world, and the stock is liked by more than 85% of the analysts who cover it.
Stock number 3, Consolidated Water.
Yeah, Consolidated makes clean drinking water by turning seawater into fresh water. It's currently recommended by all the analysts who cover it. Profit is expected by those analysts to grow about 44% over the next 3 years, and the dividend is expected to grow 14% over that period of time.
Stock number 4, Core and Main.
Yeah, Core Main sells pipes, valves, and tools that helps bring clean water to homes and keep water systems working well. Now, it's not a dividend play, but it is liked by about 2/3 of the analysts who cover it, and they think profit could grow more than 40% over the next 3 years.
Stock number 5, Essential Utilities.
Yeah, Essential Utilities helps to deliver clean water and natural gas to homes and fixes pipes to keep water safe.
Stock number 6, Ferguson Enterprise.
Yeah, Ferguson sells parts that help clean water get to buildings and homes. It's liked by 60% of the analysts who cover it. Those analysts are expecting profit growth of about 15% over the next 3 years, and the dividend is expected to increase by at least 10%.
Stock number 7, IDXX Labs.
Now, IDXX makes tools that make sure water is bacteria-free and safe to use. 60% of the analysts who cover the company recommend it, and they do think profit could grow close to 40% over the next 3 years.
Stock number 8, Itron.
Yeah, Itron has so-called smart meter technology. That helps utilities track and manage water use more efficiently. For example, they can detect leaks, so that's good for being less wasteful and overall good for the community. As for the stock, it gets a thumbs up from 85% of the analysts who cover it. They would not be surprised to see profit grow by about 30% over the next 3 years.
Stock number 9, Pentair.
Yeah, Pentair's pumps help water to flow to homes and businesses and pools, keeping the water clean and safe. As for the stock, it is liked by about 2/3 of the analysts who cover the company. The dividend growth is not as robust as some of the companies we've cited, but overall profits are expected to grow in the neighborhood of 30% over the next 3 years.
Stock number 10, Primo Brands.
So Primo is a top seller of bottled waters, brands like Saratoga, but it's also a huge distributor of water dispensers to the home. And Wall Street loves this stock. It's recommended by about 90% of the analysts who cover it, and they're looking for really sizable profit growth over the next 3 years.
Stock number 11, Stantec.
Yeah, Stantec plans and builds systems that clean, manage, and restore water for communities around the world. They're basically a design and engineering firm, and they get behind some big important projects like water treatment plants.
Stock number 12, Tetra Tech.
Yeah, Tetra designs and builds systems to clean water, control floods, and protect the environment. It's recommended by more than 55% of analysts. Those analysts wouldn't be surprised if profits grew 30% over the next 3 years, and the dividend on average is expected to increase in the neighborhood of 8.5% over that same period of time.
Stock number 13, Valmont Industries.
Yeah, Valmont creates smart irrigation systems. These are a way for farmers to use water wisely. That means growing more food and protecting water resources. 60% of the analysts who cover the company like the stock. They would not be surprised if profits grew close to 20% over the next 3 years. And on average, the dividend is expected to grow about 8% over the next 3 years.
Stock number 14, Vertiv Holdings.
Well, Vertiv is a stock we've talked about before on Ticker Take because it's tied to the AI boom. Remember that servers and AI data centers get really hot. So Vertiv uses water-based cooling to keep those data centers and tech gear from overheating. Wall Street really likes this stock. 80% of the analysts recommend it. They're expecting massive profit growth over the next 3 years, and the dividend is expected to grow as well, on average about 20% over the next 3 years.
And stock number 15, Xylem.
Yeah, Xylem makes machines that helps get clean water to people and take dirty water away safely. It's liked by about 2/3 of the analysts who cover it. Those analysts think profit could rise 20% over the next 3 years, and the dividend is expected to increase in the neighborhood of 5-6% over that same period of time. Okay, that is our list of well-liked stocks that are doing their part to deliver clean water. And remember, you can do your part too. You can go to teamwater.org to be part of the largest creator campaign in history. Let's help 2 million people around the world get access to clean water for decades. Thanks for watching. See you next time.